We were titans, eternally made. We were lovers, born against the grade. Why would you wanna die if you can't live with me? I can't make you stay. We were titans. We were titans. We were titans. We were titans. Can I make you stay? I cannot. Even if you I cannot make you stay.
Done just what I wanted. Fell for the low steady chains. Whiskey coated in his veins. Smoke nipples left at bay. The smoke signals are left at bay. Alright, I blame it on the weed and the lights that burning me. Say you like my lasers and you like my Coltrane. He said he like my Coltrane. He wasn't plain. He came from the other side of the hip scene. He kept his high to stay on his feet. He kinda like James Dean. He kinda like James Dean. He kinda like James Dean. Kinda like oh. He kinda like James Dean. Kinda like he wasn't clean. He came from the other side of the hip scene. Kept high just to stay off the screen. He kinda like James Dean. He said love don't really matter. You could just be my Merlin. He said love don't really matter. You could just be my Merlin. He said love don't really matter. You could just be my Merlin. Love don't really matter. You could just be my Merlin.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my bitch pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the veil. fulfilled. Listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King would have been on Dreamville. Talk to her, nigga. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest bitch. Not Trina, but I swear to God, this bitch will make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. Then hang the phone up and proceed to later wood. I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it. She think I'm spoiled and I'm rich cause I can have any bitch. I got defensive and said, nah, I was the same without it. But then I thought back to a better me. Before I was a B-list celebrity, before I started calling bitches so heavily. Back when you could get a platinum plat without no melody, you wasn't sweating me. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 I want a real love, dark skin and Aunt Viv love. That Jada in that weird love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Nigga, I don't want no bitch from reality shows. Out of touch with reality hoes. Out in Hollywood, bringing back 5 or 6 hoes. Fuck them, then we kick them to the door. Nigga, you know how it goes. She deserve that. She a bird, it's a bird trap. You think if I didn't rap, she would flirt back. Taking off her skirt, let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my shirt back. Nigga, you know how it goes. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. My only regret was too young for Lisa Bonet. My only regret was too young for Nia Long. Now all I'm left with is hoes from reality shows. Hand her a script, the bitch probably couldn't read alone. My only regret was too young for Sade Adu. My only regret could never take Aaliyah home. Now all I'm left with is hoes up in Greystone. With the stale face cause they know it's they song. She shallow with the pussy G. Shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy She shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy She shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy She shallow. She shallow. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved.
What's good, family? I hope everybody's doing good out there on their little covation. I'm on my covation. I've been teleworking for 2 weeks. I don't know what y'all niggas been doing. Actually, I do know what y'all been doing. Y'all been on YouTube acting the fuck up. That's what y'all been doing. But anyway, salute to everybody who's here. Thanks for coming through. I wanted to do a impromptu live stream. I got some stuff on my mind that I want to talk about real quick. Hey, everybody throw up a 1 in the chat room if you can hear me clearly. I also want to make sure I'm coming through loud. What up, Whoop? What up, DMV? What up, Charlie? What's up, Rabini? Neek, my sister's in here. beautiful Vonda's in here. Mr. DJ Music, salute to you, big brother. Appreciate your words. I got a chance to hear your live stream. Salute to you. Um, you dead on with your commentary. I support your message 100%. What do they say in politics? I support this message. That's how I feel about DJ Music. Y'all go out there and check out Mr. DJ Music's channel. He's got some good content over there. My brother Don Teezy's in the house. Don Calypso's in the house. Keisha's in here. My brother DMV Nitro's in here. That's my real brother right there. Foxy Ass Naima's in here. But anyway, thanks for coming through, everybody. First things first, I want to say thanks for everybody for supporting the channel. I've been getting a lot of low-key support on this channel, and there's a lot of brothers who want me to do more live streams. And you know what? Look, I'm on it. You know what I mean? I really am. I am. So what I'm gonna do is try to satisfy that itch, because obviously there's more voices needed in what we call the so-called manosphere, what we call the sector of YouTube. Right now, the incels and simps are running wild. They running crazy. What's up, Mr. Harper? I'm not even gonna call you Craig Harper no more. That's Mr. Harper right there. I need you to change your name to Mr. Harper, nigga. We're gonna call you Mr. Harper from now on. Salute, DeAndre's in the house. What's up, Dre? So anyway, tonight we're gonna talk about trick culture and preying on the needy and the weak. We're also gonna talk about the gossip sphere, because that's what this is now. This is the gossip sphere. You understand? And then we're gonna talk about culture and how that rolls into Corona, and how culture affects that, and what's really going on with the culture that we've been birthed in. And I got some shit I want to show you, some real cool stuff, some educational stuff I want to show you tonight. But first off, I want to play an audio clip from a live stream that's going to set up my argument perfectly. Y'all all know the brother, BGS. He was on Art Neustral's channel a couple weeks ago, and I caught a couple of playbacks. And the weird thing is, when I caught the live stream, I guess it wasn't finished uploading, so it was a long live stream. It was like 11 hours. So sometimes it takes time for the whole thing to load up. So when I clicked on that live stream, it started like in the last 3 hours. So the shit that I heard backed up my position 100%, and I really want to show and illustrate how irresponsible the brothers are becoming. Why I've been pushing back against system. Why I've been pushing against fake red pillars. I've been pushing against it because it's fake shit. All right, dudes are doing low level shit right now. They thinking on a low level. They thinking on a primal level. They really only thinking about pussy. Everything that we've been doing out here for the last 4 or 5 years, what it's all boiled down to at the end of the day is attention and pussy. The same thing we got on women about, right? All the women wanted was dick and attention, right? But look at these niggas out here twerking. All right, so look, let me get to this clip. All right, let me get to this clip real quick, man. Shout out to Ray J. What's up, brother? I see you in the chat room. Let me set this up real quick. All right. Let me do this. All right, so listen to this a little bit. I'm gonna stop it at certain points to interject. But then after I play this clip, this audio clip of BGS, I'm gonna go back to a video I did a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna highlight some things I did not highlight in that video, and you'll be able to see it clearly where I'm coming from. All right, and why this shit is some fucked up shit. I want you to pay attention.
He's still mad at me.
I haven't seen Blake Cameron do anything. Cameron did anything in a while. Is he taking?
Yeah, if you look at Hustler's Kung Fu, he's there. He's been on every day.
Oh, okay, because I thought he was on Black Brain Trust.
Glendon Cameron? I've never seen Glendon Cameron on Black Brain Trust.
I got the names mixed up there.
Yeah. Unless you're talking about Paul. Now Paul hasn't been on Black Brain Trust. He was a trader, but he's been away for a while.
Okay, that's must.
It got too wild for him. The Manosphere did, because the SYSBM stuff blew up. So they said they started talking more about relationships and stuff like that. Because stuff they said they were going to try to get away from. I said, all right, good luck. In this sector, it's very difficult. And guess what they wind up talking about?
I want to say something real quick. I started there for a reason. Actually, that's not even the meat of what I really want to talk to. But that part right there was just important because I want to illustrate something. When I came into the sector of YouTube about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 2015, there were a lot more professional brothers in the sector. A lot of brothers who had actually something to say, something to do. There's a lot more brothers who came to the sector who wanted to network. But you just heard what the man just said. There are a lot of people who just couldn't hang around because we allowed immature bullshit to run rampant in this sector. I'm talking to the men. And that struck a chord with me because I remember being around certain platforms, 3-4 years ago. And I remember the dudes that are not around anymore. And some of the women who are not around anymore. More serious people. Better people were around. People who were more mature used to be around. And they're not around anymore. All right? And I just wanted to play that little part because this is an admission of that. You see what I'm saying? These brothers know this is happening, but there's no responsibility or accountability, and there's no leadership. And cats be wondering, like, why are you going at BGS, man? Ain't he a senior? Ain't he senior to you? You disrespecting your elders, man? I'm going to tell you something, man. I have nothing but respect for my elders. All right? I have nothing but respect for women. I do. I respect females. I respect, men, other brothers. But when you're not acting like a man, am I supposed to respect you like a man? If you're not acting like a lady, am I supposed to respect you as a lady? And I'm telling you right now, when it comes to certain things, I have to extend that to elders. Now, the reason why this is important, I'm going to show you why this is important. Why it has to be a pushback. You can't get a pass because you're an elder. Not in this. All right, so I'm going to play this shit, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about.
Relationships, yeah. So, it is what it is.
Hope these guys wish the best of luck on that. Well, I really hope they expand it more to where, because I think that's usually the talking points of the people that are outside.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's why every time I hear young folks that haven't done it yet,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, just learn the culture and the language, and everything else that people are saying, just ignore it. Just learn the culture and the language and bring back some success stories.
All right, I'm gonna stop right there because there's nothing to push back against that. Art is saying is absolutely right. If you brothers want to go out to other cultures and other around the world, it's not some dream. It's not a 2-week thing. It's not a weekend thing. It's a real thing. You got to go out and learn the cultures, which means you got to learn a little bit about the language. You got to be more serious about it. Why? So you can respect the culture. But see, a lot of you niggas don't want to respect the culture. You just want pussy. Now watch what he says.
Mm-hmm.
And you be okay.
Yeah, it's who knows what people are on nowadays, man. I think a lot of people just running their mouths.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it getting views or just are they jealous?
I think it's views. I think it's a little mixture of all three: views, jealousy, and some of it is their training. It's going against what they believe in. So
I'm just waiting for them to say, "Man, you going? Take me with you, man." I'm telling you, but I want to go too.
Man, it's cheap. Just get on. You don't even need a visa. All you need is your passport. Get on a plane. $400 round trip.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do right now is invest in a ticket.
Yeah, $400 round trip. Go to Airbnb and rent you an apartment or something. Stay a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I got that hookup on the apartments.
Yeah. Rent your apartment for cheap. Get your $1,000. Get your plane. Get your apartment. Walk, and the rest of the time, just because food's not that expensive. Walk around, eat, and look at stuff. You catch a chick. You catch a chick. If you want a trick, put out a little bit more money. Go trick. Don't worry about it. They have no problem with tricking. If you're gonna trick here, so it doesn't matter where you are. You're gonna trick any place you are. So what's the difference?
The difference is you flying halfway around the country to do it. I'm trying to understand something, man. The last time I checked, black people are not in the financial space as, say, Asians or white people are. And what we want to promote to young men who might or might not have, financial debt, going to school, but they starting out in life. The message to them is to save up your little pennies, your little $1,000. that you should be worrying about putting into your education or putting into your first business. But take that and go overseas to trick. Now you heard what you just heard, but it's going to get worse. I'm going to show you the irresponsibility and why I got a tight issue with this. All right? And then I'm going to play a video, go back to that video like I did a couple weeks ago, and show you how it plays out. All right? I'm going to give you a 360 view on this shit.
And I kept
Just don't catch nothing.
I had to make sense of it though. I'm like, okay, so usually guys be gone for what, 2 weeks at the most?
Yeah, something like that.
You gonna lose all your fluid for 2 weeks?
Okay, if that's what you need to get yourself straight, go do it. Huh?
I'm just saying it's almost impossible for the accuse the guys if that's the only reason why they're going.
Well, the thing is, if that's what's going to get them there. So if you want to travel to Brazil to get you some Brazilian chicks, and you want to stay 2 weeks getting you Brazilian chicks, get it out your system.
I'm just saying that every consecutive day.
If that's what you need to get it out your system, if you're young, shit, you can do that, man. That's not a problem.
Yeah, because even if you,
I'm going to stop right there because there's something just hit my mind. I didn't even think about this until I just heard this again. To get it out your system, right? My baby mother once told me when she didn't want to be a mother to a child, when there was one of her moments where she didn't want to be a mom. She did this shit like 4 or 5 times when my daughter was young. She just didn't want to be a mom. I didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to be bothered. And I remember one time we had a calm conversation about it. We was in the stairwell of my apartment building. And she told me, well, Jay, you're like 4 years older than me, and you got to do everything. You had your fun, and I didn't have mine. I just want to get it out my system. No, she said, I just needed to get it out my system. And the weird thing about that conversation is she still had more to get out her system. But anyway, we used to clown and get on women about that shit. We used to say, if you have a child, you don't have a choice anymore. And I'm hard on mothers. Once you put a child in the game, and I'm hard on mothers for a good reason, though. Because the same way I would help a black mother, is the same reason why I'm going to get on you. All right? My support and my help for you, and if you're a friend of mine, I work with you or something like that, and you know what I'm saying? I got you, we friends, and you trying, and you doing the right thing, and you busting your ass and working every day, and you raising your kids right, I'm going to support you. I mean, I know you don't got a man there and shit, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But that comes with something too. That means I get to dictate, I get to say something to you when you're out of line. And when we came on in this space, we used to do that a lot. We used to chastise women about putting their panani first, putting their fun first, going out here being hoes and putting high mileage on their bodies, doing what they want to do. We judged them for that. But he's just telling you it's okay. Especially if you're a young man, right? I had my fun when I was young. But I wouldn't sit there and tell a young man that. If I get on this airwaves and I had 1,000 people listen to me, that's not some shit I'm going to say to young men. You understand where I'm coming from? All the fucking issues we have as black boys, as black men. I'm a grown-ass black man. All the shit I had to go through in life, in the workforce. And I know what these young brothers are going to be facing. But your advice is to go out there and spend your little pennies, save up your little $1,000 and go get your rocks off. That's what you want to push to them. The so-called master teacher. As if young people needed that. Like young people ain't fucking like rabbits already. They needed you to give them extra advice to go somewhere else now. The trick. It's irresponsible. Remember that video of that cop in Atlanta? He was the mall cop, and he electrocuted that woman. And she was like, she can yell, she can yell, she can yell. That's how I felt when I heard this shit. See, what I'm seeing happen in this space is that we're creating a space where the man can do no wrong now. You understand me? There's no accountability for the men. We already saw how black women had no accountability for each other, right? So they would circle the wagons for ratchet women. So you had good black women, right? Black women who weren't ratchet whores. But they would still defend a ratchet female because she was a woman. So now we got incel behavior going on. We got niggas buying stoves. We got motherfuckers tricking. And now if you call it out, you somehow betraying the manosphere. You betraying men. You a traitor. Unbelievable. So let me finish playing this real quick. So I want to get to this clip. I'm going to show you how this shit plays out in real time. Let me let this finish for a little bit.
You did that. That's what, in an hour or so. So what the rest of the day?
Well.
Guys are out there. They got places to go.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
They got clubs. They got museums. They got all this kind of stuff. So that's why I'm like, when I hear these guys defending their whole, stance on the SYSBM thing, I mean, they should be bringing that up. They should be talking about that, because usually when you're not talking about it, then it kind of puts you in a corner.
I would put it this way when I talk to them. Okay, well, they just gonna go there and down there for women, and they gonna trick. So what?
Yeah, I say that.
Is all they're gonna do? So what? If that's what they do when they go down there, that's what they want to go down there and do. So what? Everybody else does. What's the difference?
This frustrates me, man. This frustrates me when you spend so many fucking years and so much time supporting certain people, and you have the knowledge. I've been around the space since 2012. I've been in this sector since 2015. I know what these niggas used to stand for. I remember this is a specific person talking shit about Crystal and Kerosene. I remember this specific person talking shit about Cynthia G, especially when she got pregnant by old boy. Where was that? So what then? I'm not saying what they did was right. I'm not even caping for those black women I just named. I'm saying, where's the fucking fairness? Where is the so what for that? This is black male fuckery. Being dressed up as something good. As being dressed up as something supportive. That's not supportive at all. That's creating a monster. And I'm gonna tell you what, it goes deeper. Watch what he says next. So what?
Yeah, one day I'll have that conversation. But I mean, a few people I have the conversation with, they always go to the women. Like, no, man, I mean, I don't really have the whole philosophy, but I know where a lot of brothers are coming from. And I know they're going to be interacting with more than just the women. I know.
See, now Art is saying something actually real, man. He's being diplomatic about it, but I'm gonna be real blunt about it. They interacting with other men because they came into space waving a fucking flag about it. See, if you're gonna go out of town, if you're gonna go out of the country, just fucking do it. No one's stopping you niggas. No one's stopping none of these brothers. They're waving the flag. And we're leaving. What kind of bitch made shit is this? When I went to fucking Bahrain, when I went to Qatar, my mother didn't even know I was out the country. I had to call my mom. Hey, mom, I forgot. Yeah, I'm out in Bahrain. What you doing out there, babe? I didn't know you was out the country. I didn't even let my mother know I was gone. On some grown man shit, I pick up and go. I don't check in with nobody. Let alone come to fucking YouTube or come to Facebook and be like, hey, we leaving. Hey, see us, watch us go. We don't want you no more. This is not manly. You understand me? If you're gonna fucking do it, do it. I'm on some Joe Clark shit, man. I'm pulling you on the roof, nigga. Don't fuck around with it. Jump. Stop all the dumb shit. Then they take it a step further, coming on panels, arguing with women on purpose, coming to start an argument with women, replaying live streams from women. Where's the fucking masculinity in this shit? Going to women's channels, going to lady nights at Max channel and starting arguments and trolling in the chat room. You know why? Because you're not really about that life. Story time. I told a story the other day. Had motherfuckers cracking up in the chat room, in the back chats. So maybe it might make y'all laugh. I got a homeboy out here I work with. Well, I used to work with my old position. I just changed jobs. But he's still downstairs in the same building. But anyway, when I was working with him, I would go into the hub. And I would go in there. He's there monitoring shit. You know, he's on the bridge. So his job is to sit there. So he's sitting there, he got on the big screen, the monitor screen. It's supposed to be fucking data on the monitor screen, but it ain't data on the monitor screen. What's on the monitor screen is fucking white girls and Porsches. You understand me? White girls and Porsches. Alright? And I'm telling you how real this motherfucker is, how serious he is about this shit. He doesn't even want any white girl neither. He don't want no. He's like, hey, Jay, come here. So one day I go in there, he's like, hey, Jay, come here. I'm gonna show you something. And he's showing me this fucking pageant, wet t-shirt concert type shit out somewhere in Texas. He said, look at these white girls, man, in Texas. These American girls, ugh. He didn't call them white girls, he said American girls. Look at these American girls, ugh. Ugh, look at them, they're fat. Look, check this out. He, excuse me. He brings up another YouTube page. And so I just burped this shit. But anyway, he brings up another YouTube page. And he brings up these Italian girls. And he goes, hey man, look how tight and fit they are. See, I can't do the American girls. This is how deep down the rabbit hole he goes with it. You understand me? This is a motherfucker who wants white coffee with white cream in it. You understand me? He ain't taking nothing else. He don't want nothing chocolate, nothing beige, nothing caramel. He don't want none of that shit. He wants white coffee, white cream, 2 nuggets of white sugar, and he wants it cold. You understand me? All he cares about is white chicks and Porsches. And you know one thing he does not do? As many times I spent with him, the only thing he does that pisses me off or gets on my nerves from time to time, because he knows I'm kind of a pro-black guy. He's always inviting me out, but I know that comes from a good space. You know, we hung out and had dinner a couple times, and he knows how I flirt with women, and I'm just a flirtatious dude, but it doesn't mean anything. But he's like, yeah, man, you're going to have a good time out here. But I'm not on it like him. You know what I mean? I'm not here for the same thing. He's been living out here and coming back to Europe on assignment for his adult life. This is where he wants to be. All he cares about is white girls and Porsches. So he has 2 white girlfriends and Porsches. He's living that life. And you know what he doesn't do? He doesn't talk about black women. He doesn't put down black women. He doesn't put down the black community. He doesn't talk about it at all, because that's not the life he's living. He's gone. He jumped off the roof. Been gone. He out of here. And I can respect that to a certain degree. You understand me? I don't like it. Ain't my lifestyle. It's his. But who am I to judge, right? Do your thing. I want to bring my kids around. I want to bring around my family with that shit. But I tell you what, we can work with each other. We can hang out from time to time. He's a funny guy. You know what I mean? But he's about that life. He ain't running around on social media antagonizing black women. He ain't trying to get in a fight with black women. You know why? Because he's on some man shit, though. He's a man about it. He doms them white girls out. He teaches them like shit. You know what I mean? He's on some dominant shit. He just don't want to be, you know, that's what he wants to be with. And he's not out here running around antagonizing nobody. He's doing his thing. He's gone. The brothers that's been living out here for 15, 20, 25 years, they're not antagonizing nobody. You know what I mean? They're not antagonizing nobody. They're not at work talking shit about black women and black people. They're not frequenting you know, the manosphere and places like that. They're not doing it. So when you talk about save yourself and sis bim, if that's the criteria for it, I met them. I met the real ones. I've worked with some of them. I'm over in Europe. These brothers, they doing their thing out here. Now, some of them with black women too. Don't get it twisted, ladies. All the brothers over here ain't with white women. But I'm saying the ones that do and the ones that have done it, they not on the same shit these niggas are on. So it's hard for me to come into this space in YouTube and see cats carrying on the way they doing. In real life, I'm seeing how grown men behave, regardless of who they with. And there's nothing manly about how these cats behave. Nothing. All right, so let me play the last bit of this. It's about 1 minute left for this. He's going to say something really fucked up. You know what I mean? And I'm going to shut it down and bring up the stream, the other video I want to show you guys.
No, they have no choice.
What?
It's to win. You know, I know they are. They have no choice.
What for most guys? What difference does it make to you if guys go down there for the women?
It don't. That's the fucking point. It don't. The question is, why do we know, BGS? Who started the argument? BGS. Who created the fight? BGS. See, I can't stand when niggas throw rocks and hide their hand. This is a motherfucker who masked himself as a pro-black, started pushing it more, then started pushing black, MGTOW type and red pill philosophy, right? He was putting his toes in that. Then he was black pill, and then while he was doing the black pill, he was doing hashtag #SysBim on all his videos. Where's this nigga at? What does he fucking really stand for? Never mind. I'll take that question off the table. I withdraw that question, Your Honor. Jesus Christ, man. The hypocrisy of these motherfuckers, man. Like my man C Boogie said, the nerve of these niggas. How do we know? It doesn't mean anything to me. Because the motherfucker that's doing it for real, who's not in YouTube, I don't know he's doing it, BGS. No one knows he's doing it. Why do we know about this? Because Mad Bus Driver, SKC, King Sigma, MOT, and the rest of them fuckers over there came out here starting up shit. And then started talking down to motherfuckers who didn't take on their philosophy. And you didn't think there was going to be a pushback to that? We're wrong for pushing back against that shit? You got brothers on my side of this situation who have dated white women before. That's not the issue. The issue is the respect, fam. We're not on some disrespectful shit. Collectively, you're bringing a weird group of men together around this shit because we're looking at how you guys are purporting yourselves. And we're like, what the fuck are y'all doing? There's nothing manly about how these people are behaving and allowing people to be, immature and mean and threatening women and threatening to kill women. All that. This shit is way out of line. It's way out of control. And a lot of it's happening in BGS's chat rooms. He's an irresponsible nigga. And I know he knows better because when you had Dr. Curry and what's the other brother he had? Hassan Johnson. When he was on that live stream, he made sure to check his audience. He told him to knock it off in the chat room. So that means he knows that the behavior in his chat room gets out of line. I'll leave it alone, man. I want y'all to hear this last part. It's about 30 seconds left for this shit. Actually, no, about 40 seconds left for this. But I want you to hear this real fucked up part. And this really tells you everything you need to know.
So what?
You think it's weird? You think it's like they internalizing?
The thing is that, you guys are tricking in the background with these chicks on YouTube and flying them in and flying over there and screwing them and stuff like that. You're doing the same thing, you're just doing it here. Why you got to fly all the way down to Brazil to trick? You could do it here because I want to. So what?
They be going in on the paint though. Wow.
Hey, so what? I said they're trying to shame them. They're trying to say, man, you need to learn game because you're going down to get, pussy because you can't get it here. Okay, say that that's true. Say they can't get it here. It's easier to get it someplace else. That's where they should go. They should go where they can actually get what they want.
Told you. It's about preying on the weaker and the needy. You can't get it here. Go somewhere where the women are broke. This is tricking and hoeing, man. This is all this is, man. And I'm going to really take it somewhere really deep when I bring up the video because I want to show you an image or two that I didn't show the last time I talked about this, but I'm going to show it this time. And I want you to really think about what I'm saying.
So what? Why do you care? Why are you defending black women? You know how hard these sisters are to get along with. No, it's no secret. You know that's why you in this sector. Mm-hmm. Because you know how hard they are to get along with. Otherwise, you wouldn't be. So leave them alone. So leave them alone. What do you care? If they're not hurting anybody, they're not killing anybody, they're not stealing from nobody, they're not leaving a trail of kids behind them. Who cares where they go?
See, that's what I'm talking about, the irresponsible part, man. How the fuck does he know they're not doing that? You see what I'm saying? It's like living in a bizarre world. Did he go through the internet to see if there's women out there complaining about black men leaving babies behind? He doesn't know that. He doesn't fucking know that. I'm going to tell you something really deep. A lot of these dudes want to do that because they can jump ship. If shit don't go their way, they can pop smoke without no fucking retribution. Now, I would agree. I don't like the child support system. I don't think it should exist. I think child support should only be for married women. That's how I feel about it. That's my fucking opinion, and I don't care how nobody feels about it. You understand me? But I will say this. I think it's fucked up that you fly this around this country, put some money into a needy, starving chick's pocket, or some girl that's been growing up in poverty who ain't got no fucking sense, have your way with her, possibly get her pregnant, and be on the next thing smoking. Let's have real talk here. You don't know him. Think about everything you just heard this man say. So what? So what? Who cares what they do? Get it off your system. Go get what out your system? It's all about pussy. All of it's always, the whole thing has been about sex. It's all been about sex, man. Sex, lies, and YouTube. That's all this has been about. Now watch this last piece.
Now, I've been in this sector probably for what, like a little bit over a year.
Mm-hmm.
When I first came in, I did not hear this kind of talk that they were talking.
Oh, they've been talking like this for a while. You just didn't hear it.
Yeah, as far as the criticizing SYSBM.
Oh, because now the elite, the people at the top with money are starting to impact the women at the top. So now there's more pressure on SYSBM.
Oh.
And sometimes the SYSBM, they can be assholes, man. They can show off like mad bus drivers show off white women and that kind of stuff, and it pisses black women off and pisses some black men off.
So you think at one point they're going to start having, you know how you have blue pill, red pill, black pill? You think they're going to start doing that with SYSBM, having different sectors of it?
The SYSBM, well, they already know the pills, so
It sounds like it's one umbrella.
SYSBM, they already know the pills, man. You wouldn't be SYSBM if you didn't at least take the red pill, because you would stay in the matrix, which is the black community, and do what you're told.
Okay, probably. I mean, like like you got SYSBM local, SYSBM international, SYSBM business. You know, like for example, Mike V.
Mm-hmm.
He breaks it down to the point to where Save Yourself Black Man could be getting education in another country.
Yeah, it's basically SYSBM Save Yourself Black Man is prioritizing yourself so that you can be the best black man that you can be. That's what it's supposed to.
All right, that's enough of that. So the part that bugs me about that is that all of this still boils down to being black men, right? They keep using the word black men, black men, black men. To be black, and you're saying you're black, that means you're part of a group. You're identifying yourself. Why are you identifying this group or identifying yourself with a group if you want to leave the group? If you're about yourself, you're not about the group. I'm asking a serious question. I see C Boogie's in the house. I see my girl Classic Ruby's in the house. Little Rock, what's up? I use Little Rock as an example. How does who Little Rock fuck help me? How does that help me as a black man? I'm asking a serious question. It sounds simple, but I'm asking it again. How does who Little Rock fuck? How does that help me? You understand what I'm saying? How does that help me? How does that matter to Little Rock goes to another country, has sex with non-black women or black women in another country or non-American black women. How does that fucking help other black men? How? In what way? Oh, because he feels better about himself, so he'll come back and be a better homie? What the fuck are we talking about here, man? We're living through a pandemic right now where obviously black men are in the same position as black women. What I mean is we all dependent on our government right now. Why? Because we don't have anything. We don't have any systems. We don't have any warehouses. We don't have any chains of supply chains for anything. What do we have? But this is what they want to push. See, the 5-letter P word I care about, it's not pussy, it's power. I care about power. And I understand that power is a group phenomenon. I know I can't have power by myself. I can control my environment, my immediate environment, my home, my family, my friends. I can affect them. You know what I mean? On that level, yeah. But for us to really have power, political power, economic power, we're going to have to come together as black men on some level. There's no way around that. So anyway, let me go ahead and cue this. Oh, one more thing I wanted to reflect on that he said real quick before I move on. If y'all missed it, and y'all go back and listen to the live stream, he also said, so what if they go down there and do what they want to do? Other men do it. He said other men do it. Now I want y'all to hold on to that for a second. All right, let me set this up. Let me share my screen. All right, let me put that here. Now I want to show y'all something that I didn't show y'all before. All right, and I meant to show. And I messed up and didn't show it, but I'm going to show it this time. All right, so let me start here. Let me turn the sound off. Y'all should be able to see my screen. And I remember on here, I was showing you this right here, these cats on the block hanging out, and you can see the environment. There's a bunch of old white men in these frames. Every time you see these brothers walking around, just pay attention to the surroundings. All right, that's what I want you to do. Do not key in on the key people in the video. I want you to pay attention to the surroundings. All right, I'm gonna talk to what I'm seeing. I'm gonna tell you why what BGS is saying is so irresponsible. Pay attention. Now, this first frame, I remember I'll kick this off. I'm gonna stop it here. I just want to point something out to you again. Hold on, let me see if I can go forward. See right here, you see that little girl? You see that right there? You see that little girl sitting there? Pay attention. With her little dolls and stuff. While these men out here talking this shit, watch this. Man. Hold on. Yeah, fast forward. Yeah, so there's women inside the shop. So the women, I want to point something out. The women are working. They got the little kids with them. The women are working. Dudes ain't doing them but standing around. Sitting around. All right? I'll point some things out I didn't point out before. All right? All right, here we go. Let's go back. Shit. I ain't had this queued up right. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm fucking up. There was another little girl. I showed it in my last video. Hold on. Yeah, right here. You see this little girl right here? She keeps coming back to the door. And I messed it up, but I just wanted to tell you what she keeps doing. The girl keeps coming back to the door and then she sits down, but she keeps coming back to the door. And all she's doing is watching the men talk and watching how the men act. You understand me? Y'all go back and watch this video on your own and actually see what they're talking about, but they ain't talking about shit. And they're talking about hoes and they're talking about chilling. They live in the time of their life, but this is what the girls are watching. And this little girl has to grow up in an environment where there's men from other countries coming to her country to get after their women. You understand me? That's the environment that little girl is going to grow up in. Okay? I just want y'all to understand that. Let me fast forward this far real quick. That's what I really want to show you is up here. Around 28. Right here. So I think I showed this to y'all before. You're going to have these young girls following them. And you got these girls, these women out here everywhere just sitting around, not doing much, looking for a come up. Why? Because look at their country. Their country's poor. So these cats from America are going down there to feel like rock stars, to feel like men, because they can't feel like they feel like they can't feel like this at home. You understand me? So let me forward a little bit. My little homie coming up. All right, let me fast forward a little bit. And as you can see, there's women out here everywhere. The type of women they shit on back in America. They don't look much different than the women in America. They don't look much different than the women in Black America. In any hood, in Houston or Chicago or Atlanta. I want you to pay attention to the surroundings. Look at this other woman right here looking for $1. Look, she's broke. This is the environment they're in. And I want you to play in your mind while you're watching this, and as I'm talking, I want you to play BGS voice in your head. So what? So what? Now look at the girls. Look at the girls. All right. Look at this. Look at my man right here. He ain't even trying to hear it. That's my homie right here. Get out of here. He telling him to leave. All right. Look at the girls behind him. All right. I want y'all to keep paying attention to the environment. I'm getting somewhere. Watch this. I'm gonna get somewhere. Watch this shit. Look at it. That's all this is about. This is what SysBem is about. All right. All right. See my man out here. I went too far. So my man out here on holding the block. See the guy right there. About to come up tonight. You know what I mean? Look at them young girls following them. All right? You know what I mean? I want you to pay attention to everything that's happening. Also pay attention to the white men. Look at the white men that's down there. Look at them old white men. What you think they're down there for? Look at these black women who ain't got shit. I want you to keep playing in your head. It doesn't matter. What's the big deal? So what? I'm going to answer the question in a second. Watch this shit. All right? And here you got some 3 brothers running across the street. Now watch this shit. All right? Matter of fact, let me forward a second. All right? Let me turn the sound on. I want you to hear this.
Thank you, bro. Much love. I really appreciate that. Hey, one of my subscribers, much respect. I appreciate that. I keep making them for y'all, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank
The
you.
reason I came here, honestly. Bro. I appreciate you, dog.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You heard what he said? You're the reason why I came here. I watch your videos all the time. You're the reason why I came here. So when these brothers are out here pushing Sis Bim, right? And they pushing the videos with the black men, with the white women smiling, and the Asian girls smiling. That's why I said it's propaganda. Because these brothers are saving up to go down there to get them some, you know what? This is all about pussy, fam. There's no higher, there's no higher thought to this shit. There's no higher reason for this shit. There's no higher cause. All right? I want you to understand what this is. And look, I wouldn't do this if they call it what it is. Now I want to show you something else, man. And I'm gonna shut this off and move on. All right.
Man. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
What part?
Let me shut this shit down. Y'all need to hear anymore. I want to show you something else. Now his homies are sitting over there, right? And watch this shit. All right. They talking, and there's some girls gonna walk up. Some random girls gonna walk up. This is in broad daylight too, by the way. Watch this shit. Hold up, I want you to see something in the background. You see that right there in the background? You see that guy on the bike and the girl walking up to him? This is what's going on in DR. All right, I'm just keeping it 100 with you, man. This is prostitution. So the brothers are going down there to spend money and add to that culture's demise. Okay? They're participating in that culture's demise. Why is this important to me? Because we are African Americans. What happened to us? What happened to us? Wasn't we brung over here in slavery? Wasn't we exploited? Wasn't our women raped? And wasn't they called comfort girls? And their other rich white men would come down the plantation and have their fucking way with our mothers and sisters? And then we put us into, Jim Crow, right after slavery. We were still broken, dirt, poor. How did the whole culture become a thing in Black America? Where did it come from? Yeah, I remember when y'all was watching Malcolm X. They showed the scene where Malcolm was walking down a street in Harlem, and things were broken down, and the sisters was out there with the fucked up, the fucking, whore hair, which they call weaves now. They were out there with the whore hair, and there was white men showing up. And they would take the white man in the hallway, and then a sister would squat down, take his belt off, and start sucking him off. You understand me? And those white men were able to do that because they had the money. And our people were fucked up. You understand? We came through this, and we still going through it to a certain extent. We still got a lot of us in poverty. I'm talking some real shit. So when the motherfuckers say, so what? They not hurting anybody. How the fuck are you not? How the fuck are you not? You telling me it's okay for white men, it's not okay for white men to go around the world exploiting poor people, but now it's okay if we do it? Oh no, I'm going there. See, that's why you should go subscribe to ARC, or go talk to Ron Wills, or go listen to C Boogie on some Dime Game shit, because they're talking about game. But if I go to the DR, I'm not looking for no whores, man. I'm not trying to buy no young girls. I'm going to chill, put some linen on, nigga. I'm going to a high-level spot. I'm trying to meet me a woman. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for women. These niggas are looking for thrills. And they'll get it how they live. So they'll go to Pro Brazil. They'll love and uphold a single mother in another country, but put down single mothers in America. They'll love and uphold a prostitute in another country, but put it down in America and make excuses for those women because they're poorer. They're in a fucked up situation. And of course, we know they're buying stoves. And if you know they're buying stoves, they're sending money, TransUnion is popping. You know what I'm saying? It's popping. TransUnion know these niggas on a first name basis. You know what I mean? If you want to dox one of these niggas, go to not TransUnion, go to Western Union. Go to Western Union, man. They know who they are. They know them on a first name basis. Them niggas live at Western Union. I'm gonna show you this last thing, man. Cause one of these girls will walk up real quick and let me fast forward and all right. So I missed these. See these girls right here walk up, right? They walk up, they giving the eye, they're like, yeah, come on, we ready, y'all trying to do something. Now watch this shit. Now look at this shit. Watch this shit. This is in the middle of the street. All right. Now, in the middle of the street, you have children walking around. You have old people walking around. I want you to really pay attention. All right? I want you to really pay attention. Where's this shit at? Is it right here? Hold on. Man, I keep jumping past this shit. I want y'all to see something. And I want to catch it on time. Because I want you to really see the damage. All right? Because niggas ain't thinking about this shit, but I am. Right here. All right, so. All right, so. These guys are having a good time. No. Let me back up. So I missed it. I'm gonna just let this shit play because I keep missing it. You're right here. Yeah, there it is. All right, so right here. All right, so the girls are doing what they're doing, right? I want you to pay attention. Pay attention, right? Pause it right here. All right, this is something I did not point out last time, and I cut it off right here at this point. This is the frame I really want to speak to. Look at the white men in the bar. Look at the brothers out here. They're doing this in daylight with the girls. Look at this old woman. So what? This old woman's walking down the street in broad daylight in her own country, in her own neighborhood. And she's got to see her daughters and other girls acting like this. And you know who's doing it? The white men, which is not new. White men been doing it since colonial days. They've been doing their thing for the longest. But now you got brothers coming down there. And they don't see none of y'all as good guys. And black men forget their place in the world. When it's time to push back against this sex tourism, who do you think the first ones are going to get their heads knocked off? Who do you think the first ones are going to get pushed out the country? This shot right here is the saddest shit I've ever seen. And you know what? They got the mindset of a white man. That's why this is okay. BGS and brothers like this have a mindset of a white man. They don't give a fuck about those people, all that culture, the damage that they're doing to the society. They're just down there to get their thrills. Men don't move like this. You understand me? I'll never tell a man not to travel, not to have a good time. But there's a certain fucking way you do it. If you want to watch a channel about traveling, there's a brother I want you to check out there. His channel is called, his brother Jabril. He's from Chicago. He's got a channel called Passport Heavy. You understand me? I want you to check out his channel. And right now I want to say what's up to the chat room, man, real quick. To everybody in the seat. I see my man up in here. See Boogie's up in here. Cerulean's up in here. DeAndre's up in here. But this shot right here is disturbing. And we don't have any shame. We, as black men, coming through our experience, should know fucking better than to participate in this. So what BGS says, so what? Other men do it, so what? Who cares? They ain't hurting nobody. This ain't hurting nobody. I want you to think about what I'm saying. Look at this old woman, and then I want you to think about that little girl. That's the bookends, family. Irresponsible niggas. Irresponsible. All right, man. So anyway, enough of that.